Friends. So today I got you guys a blessing. Let me add her real quick. I'm talking to one of the coolest people I know. Let me see. Let me just add her to this. Okay, so today I'm meeting with. There you go, my
Hey,
friend Courtney Gaines. She has the coolest last name out there, to be honest. Like the perfect last name to be a personal coach. Like I'd say, ain't nobody can argue with me on that. How you doing, love? How's your day going?
good. How's it going?
Going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Chilling, hanging out, putting in that work.
Great.
So yeah. So tell me, how's your week going though? Like how's your week going so far? How's the whole mom thing going?
It's been I'm 36 weeks yesterday, 36 weeks yesterday. So I've been, just trying to prepare myself, trying to relax at the same time. It's I'm always so active all the time. So I'm trying to teach myself how to do the opposite and like relax. Everyone's like, calm down. Like it'll be
You don't have to be moving all the time.
this. I got to do this, that. So, I mean, just trying to make sure everything's good for when she comes and, taking care of myself.
What's a girl? Congrats. That's what's up. All right, I'm gonna be very much a man here, but like, how much is 36 weeks? Like, how many months is that?
Say it again. I'm trying to get my camera together. What'd you say?
I'm gonna be very much a guy here and a man and all that, but like, how much is 36 weeks? Like, a month?
Oh, so at 36 out of 40, hopefully. She may be early, so
Okay.
we'll see. So 36 out of 40, so I got 4 weeks to go.
Oh, you're there then. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So for everyone that's watching, actually, this is my friend Courtney Gaines. We've been actually working together for a little bit over a year now.
Yeah.
We met through a mentorship program called Black Fitness Professionals. And she's just probably the biggest inspiration on my feed all the time. Like she's just the coolest. She's always putting in that work. She does an amazing job helping out moms and giving out tips for moms and stuff like that, especially specifically for like fitness and nutrition. She's always dropping just fire gems on like from Trader Joe's and stuff that I'm constantly looking for. I wish I could lie, but it's all facts, like straight up.
I appreciate
But yeah, for sure. I was hoping you could like kind of tell us a little bit about you and like how you got into fitness,
Yeah.
and how maybe you can even tell us a little bit how it is to be a mom and like a fitness coach at the same time, because I think that's the coolest thing anyone can do.
Oh, I'm not official mom yet, but I'm working my way there. But um, growing up, I was always overweight, so I wasn't really explained health and fitness until I got into high school. And, by that time, it's just like, okay, I'm 18, 19. It's like, you don't really care about your health. That's not the first thing you care about when you're 18. You're like, okay, what am I going to do here? So once I actually started to understand nutrition and understand fitness, I was just like, I actually like really like this. So I had lost like 25 pounds right before prom. I was looking good. I'm not going to lie. I'm not one to brag, but I was looking all right. And people know,
I get it.
hey,
Yeah,
like,
you know.
how I felt there, I was like, you know what? I want to do this somehow, but I just didn't know exactly what. Like, I like personal training, but I was like, I don't want to do that forever. I love nutrition. I was like, I was trying to figure out how I can combine it all. So I ended up going to Anne Arundel Community College in Maryland. I went there for maybe like 2 or 3 years. I got my associates in health, fitness, and exercise. Then I got a certificate in personal training. And I was like, again, I was like, I don't want to be a personal trainer. Like, it's fun, but it's not my, my one. I don't want to do one route. I like doing multiple things. Like, I'm a multitasker. So I was like, all right.
Entrepreneur. Yeah.
So I like kind of didn't go back to school for maybe a year or two. I worked 2 jobs. I was just trying to save money, trying to figure out what I was doing. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I was like 20, 21 at the time. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Then I went back to school. I got my bachelor's in exercise science at Towson University. And then still, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because exercise science is so broad and it's like not a specific thing. And you like kind of like got to figure it out. Like, all right, what you have to do now? Like, I really didn't want to go back.
Teacher, personal trainer, like, well, what am I doing?
So I'm just like, all right, what am I going to do now? So then I got offered a job at Core Life. It was for personal training. I worked with high risk clients. it was a lot of older people, so it was a lot slower pace, which is like, I liked it. You know, I had someone with a bionic knee, someone with sciatica, like stuff like that. So that was cool for a little bit, but I was like, okay, well, what do I want to do now? So I moved. So my boyfriend, actually fiance now, he ended up getting a job.
Congrats! I ain't know that either, girl. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. We love to see it. Yes.
So
You deserve it. I'm sorry, you were saying.
he ended up getting a job in New York, and you know, I was like, I was born and raised in Maryland, and I was so used to Maryland. I was kind of scared, honestly. I was like, oh my gosh, like, do I really want to move, you know, far away from my family and my friends and start a whole new thing? But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I applied to this company, Exos. I applied to Exos and I got the job. So I've been working for them. And then, you know, with the whole COVID thing, that happened. And so I ended up working from home March. And then I started my own business in October. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So now I'm an entrepreneur. I'm working with women online. We do group fitness. We do nutrition webinars. We do monthly challenges. We do so much stuff. So Just Gains, that's me. You know?
The coolest fitness name ever. Like, it's just like, I love it so much. That's what's up. And yeah, like you do lives every week, right? You do on Zoom, right? That's correct. Is it Zoom that you do?
Every week I do different stuff, so it's like it really depends on my people. So I'm like, I always ask, hey guys, like, what do you want to do? You want to do fitness stuff? You want to do exercises? You want to do nutrition? They're like, just let's do it all. So I try to go on live just to be like, look, I'm doing this too with you, so it's not just me telling you, because I hate that, you know. Like,
you gotta walk it like you talk it. Yeah,
right. Every week I go on live, but now I'm getting bigger and I'm getting slower and more tired. So I'm just like, okay, the lives are starting to dial back a little bit, but
like chill out a little bit. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just very impressed by like your whole business concept. And I didn't even know you moved to New York from Maryland. That's what's up.
Yeah.
New York. How is New York treating you though?
Jersey. We're like 15 minutes from New York, but same thing.
Wait. So I grew up 15 minutes from New York. So like, where in Jersey are you? Because I grew up in Jersey. I'm from Jersey.
Talking, and I live in Edgewater. So.
Edgewater. Okay. I used to work in Secaucus when I was in my undergrad program. Yeah, and I'm from Passaic. I grew up in Passaic, Patterson, all that.
Yeah.
I know all about that. Yeah, but like, that's what's up. Like, honestly, I rather be like 50 minutes from the city than being in the city. Like, I really preferred Jersey a lot more. It was just chiller, a little less expensive. It was really, really nice. That's what's up. So, like, tell me a little bit more about like where do you want to take your business? Like, how what are the kind of people that you want to help out? Like,
so me, like, no offense to the guys, but I've always been you know, prone to train women. I guess because I am, you know, and I understand, you know, in our society today how, you know, you got to look like this, you got to have. I'm like, no. So. Me being able to help other women, like, that's my biggest thing. That's what I enjoy, and that's what I love to do. So, I mean, my population is wide. I would say it is wide, but usually it's older women, just because I feel like not all younger women, but a lot of younger women are after the wrong thing, and that's not really my thing. You know, they want, you know, I want to wear the waist trainer, and I want to do the detox teas. Like, I'm not.
That's not, yeah. That's not long term.
Right. And everybody, and I'm like, I try to educate people, and I'm like, you don't really want to do that, because like, you want to do it now, but when you're 50, trust me, it's like, it's not going to work. You're just going to either gain the weight back or be like, I can't keep up with this, I can't maintain it. So usually understand that. They're like, you know, I don't need to look like this Barbie doll, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj type thing. I just want to be healthy. I want to be stronger. Energy, you know, like stuff like that. And that's what I'm into too. So like, that's really my niche, my older women.
I love that. If my mom spoke English, I'll hit her. If my mom spoke, I'll send her over to you and stuff. I'm like, yeah, like, because she's telling me she's all about like starting to like get moving and doing all of that stuff. But there's not a lot of people like you. A lot of people who are specifically like directed towards older women who are ready to make this change.
Right.
I appreciate that, because like,
thanks.
As someone who's like also started my business last year, I know how much work it is, and I know how many sacrifices it takes.
Yeah.
And just seeing you thrive, seeing you from like last year where we started to like where you are now, and the community that you've been able to build is just really impressive and really motivating. It really is, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So like, I also wanted to ask you a little bit about because as you can imagine, I am not pregnant. But I just wanted to ask you about like fitness and pregnancy. If you had any tips for anyone watching about like anything that you wish you knew, like when you first got pregnant.
So I actually got my prenatal and postnatal fitness certification as well. So like I got that probably in the beginning when I was pregnant. So just because I knew, because I was really always concerned. I'm like, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to do something I'm not supposed to do. Because you would think like, oh my gosh, there's a life growing in me. I probably shouldn't be doing jumping stuff like that. But it depends on your lifestyle prior your pregnancy. So if they said if you were doing it before, as long as your body is like okay and you're not straining yourself, like they said continue. So as long as you listen to your body, and they said if you're going to exercise during pregnancy is the time to do it, because it's not only helping you, it's helping your future child as well. So that's why I was really concerned in the beginning, but then as I read it and I started doing the certification, I was like, oh okay, so I was doing the right thing. I was still doing HIIT. I was doing HIIT probably 6 months in, but then I was like, the last time I was like, okay, I was tired, so I stopped doing it. But I'm still teaching 3-4 times a week now, and I'm about to have the baby in a month. So, and I'm like I said, I feel good after I work out. I feel like I have that burst of energy. Like I wake up tired, but then when I do the class with my ladies, like they're like so awesome too. And so I'm like, they uplift my spirits too. So I'm just like, it definitely helps. But it definitely it helps, and it's so beneficial regardless if you're pregnant or not. But even if you are pregnant, ladies, if you are pregnant out there, exercise, even if it's walking, if it's yoga, if something light, just move your body. I'm telling you, it's so beneficial. Like, do it.
I saw like now that you say that, I thought of this athlete. She's a track runner.
Yeah.
And she was running like 10 miles when she was like 8. I was like, what? It's like nonstop, and she like gave birth and like perfectly fine. Like she just kept running.
If you're exercising throughout your pregnancy, you're supposed to have easy labor and easy delivery. So that's why I'm like banking on.
Wait, I didn't know that. that's really. Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah. So
that's what's up. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. So like, you're just so cool. Like you're just so cool. Like I had to reach out to you because honestly, like I've had a lot of pregnant ladies in my life. Like I tend to surround myself by females. I was raised by my grandma, my mom, and my sister. So like it's just in my blood. So yeah, and like I haven't had the chance to speak to someone who's pregnant, but also really understands the importance of fitness and like staying in motion. Because it's not even about like I'm fit or it's about staying healthy and making sure that you're structuring your environment and yourself so that your child has the best chances to be successful, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So I immediately I was like, I have to reach out to Courtney because like I know she has all the answers, and like I didn't even know you were certified for the prenatal and postnatal training. That's what's up. How did that go about? Like how is that like how does that training like function?
So I mean, it was basically just like read certain chapters, and then you take this exam. It's like 100 something multiple questions you got to do in a certain amount of time. But it was actually really interesting, and it's so easy for me to actually pay attention to stuff that I'm into and like I'm interested in. And of course, I was going through it at this time still. So it's like it's just good to know, and it's like I can actually help. It added a population to my niche now. So I'm like, now I can add pregnant women and soon to be moms and moms that just had a child, because that's another thing too. That's a whole other thing after you have the baby. There's a recovery period. You can do certain things you should wait. So it's just like, it's really good to know, especially if you are considering being a mom or a parent. And same thing with the husbands and the baby daddies. Like they should know too, like, don't let your woman be out here doing stuff. Like it really does matter. So I'm like,
it does. And like, yeah, like you said, I personally will never get married, will never get pregnant. But I know that my girlfriend and I, we do want to have kids eventually. Like once we're like done with school and stuff, we want to make sure that like we have kids. And she's all about fitness and stuff too. So like I as much as I know that like if she will be carrying the child, I want to be as supportive as I can, because that's the least I can do, right? Like, I don't have I don't have a baby stepping on my bladder all day. Like, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's whatever we could do as like men to support or like magical women, we got to do it. Honestly.
Tell her you love her. Tell her she's beautiful. You know, the regular stuff. Just
Yes. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. So, I honestly, I think we had a pretty good conversation. I'm probably gonna like have you hop on here a couple more times, like in the future, of course, and ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. Don't want to take too much of your time, but I really appreciate you hopping on with me. I'll make sure I tag you on this so people can follow you if they're interested, and just follow your journey, because you're just an amazing human, inside and out, to be honest.
Oh, you're great. And thank you for wanting to talk to me, man. That's so cool. Like, now I'm like, oh, snap. Okay. So that's dope. I really do appreciate it. So any I'll talk about what I do and how I help others. And if anybody's interested in joining, come on. We're doing burner bands tonight at 7:00. So come on in.
Yeah. Wait, you also do TNT, right? That's so brilliant. TNT is what's it stand for?
Tighten and tone. That's what.
Tighten and tone. I'm like, that's so smart. I love that. Like, oh, that's brilliant.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'll let you go. Have a wonderful rest of your day, though.
You too. Thanks, Carlos.
For sure. Take care.
See ya.